As enterprises increasingly utilize generative AI and large language models, securing access to these innovative systems becomes paramount. Splashtop Secure Workspace offers an excellent solution, providing secure access to business-critical systems and integrating seamlessly with your existing infrastructure. In this demonstration, we will show you how to secure your large language model with Splashtop Secure Workspace, protecting your company's proprietary data and maintaining operational efficiency. Enterprises often adopt one or both of the following approaches to develop their knowledge management systems or specific AI applications. Both methods can complicate enterprise infrastructure by introducing new ML/AI pipelines, vector stores, AI applications, and large language models into an already evolving digital infrastructure. With the Cloud Large Language Model Provider approach, we can utilize prompt learning and a cloud provider's API, such as the ChatGPT API. However, it's important to note that the queries made through the ChatGPT API are stored and may eventually be used to enhance the large language model service or modeled by the provider. By opting for the self-hosted large language model approach, we can fine-tune an open-source large language model using an ML pipeline and host it internally. This ensures that the private data used to train the model or the query data remains within the enterprise's security perimeter. As an increasing number of businesses transition to work-from-anywhere models, balancing convenient access with the security of Enterprise Generative AI and its subsystems presents a significant challenge. To safeguard their generative AI systems, enterprises will need to implement the following capabilities. Identity broker. This guards access by employing single sign-on, multi-factor authentication, and supports multiple identity providers. Privileged access. This controls access to enterprise generative AI systems through privileged accounts or service accounts designated for critical subsystems and data such as the large language model, ML pipeline, and vector store. Third-party access. This manages vendor access to enterprise generative AI, ensuring proper controls are in place to protect sensitive data and systems. Conditional access. This controls user access to various large language models, operating under conditions that align with company compliance and security criteria. Zero trust network access. Unlike traditional VPNs that grant complete access to a local area network, ZTNA offers secure remote access to enterprise generative AI applications based on defined access control policies. By default, ZTNA employs a denial approach, providing access only to enterprise generative AI applications for which the user has explicit authorization. Automation. This capability integrates remote access provisioning into MLOps, streamlining the process and minimizing potential human errors. Splashtop Secure Workspace is a comprehensive secure access service that provides a safe environment for employees to work from anywhere. It supports all the aforementioned use cases for accessing enterprise generative AI. We will demonstrate an example of how to enable secure access to enterprise generative AI with a secure workspace. In this demo, we will use dstack, an open source ML ops tool. A single dstack run command within this example allows you to provision and run LLM as chatbot in your cloud environment. Simultaneously, it provisions the Splashtop Secure Workspace connector to connect your private AI chatbot to your secure workspace. You can then set up access control for this private AI service within the secure workspace, utilizing strong authentication, SSO, MFA, and conditional access policies based on parameters such as time, location, and client security posture. Now, let's provision your LLM as chatbot alongside the secure workspace connector. Start with the demo repository. You'll find the instructions in the SSW private LLM markdown file. Follow the instructions to clone the demo repository and install dstack. Next, we'll start the dstack server, which assists in storing the project metadata and configurations. Open the URL generated from the start command and create a new dstack project called SSW LLM. In this example, we'll use AWS. You'll need to provide an S3 bucket to store the dstack artifacts. Now, create the dstack profiles file, which points to the created project, and describe the AWS resources. Next, start a new terminal to run the provisioning tasks. Switch to the dstack server, copy and paste the dstack config command. This allows the dstack server to remotely provision the AWS resources. Follow this with the dstack init command. Let's now set up a connector so that the private LLM can be accessed from anywhere and managed by Secure Workspace. Log into your Splashtop Secure Workspace admin account. Navigate to the connector menu and click the Add Connector. Choose Headless option. Enter the connector name and click Next and Done. Next, we'll add a Secure Workspace application to connect to the private LLM we're about to provision. Navigate to the Application section and click the Add Private Application button. Fill in the application form with the application name, localhost as the host, 6006E as the port, choose HTTP as the protocol. Select the connector name created earlier, assign the proper group to this application, and click Save. Now let's switch to the connector again. Click on the connector name and copy the token. Return to the terminal and run the dstack run command with the demo configuration file and the token we just copied. dstack will then proceed to provision the demo private LLM project along with the Secure Workspace connector. While the provisioning process is ongoing, let's take a look at the demo dstack configuration file. You can see how simple it is to provision the Splashtop Secure Workspace connector with any provisioning tool. After the dstack run, we can check the connector status and launch the private LLM application from the Secure Workspace portal. The Secure Workspace provides a fully qualified domain name for each private application and is capable of safeguarding your private LLM with authentication, SSO, MFA, conditional access, and client posture check. You can also easily share your private LLM application as a link with external collaborators. Make sure the anonymous group is assigned to the application. Optionally provide a passphrase to protect the link, and we can test the link share access to your private LLM application. You can manage all the shared application links within the portal. Let's test sharing the private LLM application with an incognito window. Provide the passphrase and it should work. In conclusion, the combination of generative AI and secure access solutions such as Splashtop Workspace will continue to shape the future of business operations. Being proactive in the adoption of secure access solutions can position your enterprise at the forefront of this transformation. Thank you for watching.